Hello friends, in this video I want to share some tools, some habits, and some routines that have helped me this winter. Winter has always been my least favorite season, and I feel like the older I get, the more I'm learning to just rewrite the stories that I tell myself, because every year I would tell myself, I hate winter, I get depressed in the winter sucks, I feel unmotivated, and I feel like the last few winters I've started to just like rewrite the narrative, rewrite the stories that I tell myself, because I struggle with depression in the winter. I didn't want to keep telling myself that, and so the last few years I've just been switching my habits, including new things, trying to just reshift my mindset, seeing the season for what it is and not resisting and not hating it. It's just a season, just like all the other seasons. They are here for a purpose and a reason. I've lived in New York for 6 years, and every winter that went by honestly was just depressing, just staying indoors, just kind of waiting for the spring, waiting for summer, just like waiting. And as I was waiting, just feeling depressed and just waiting for the next season. Like I was saying, the last few years I've been just rewriting the stories that I tell myself. So this video is going to cover some habits, some routines, and some mindset shifts that I've instilled to have a more successful winter and not dread the winter. The number one tip that I've been implementing this winter is waking up early. I've been getting up around 5 a.m. every morning, and as hard as it's been, I want to say it's been one of the key factors in just like giving me energy and starting my day off on like a good start. I'm able to get in more sunlight. Yeah, I feel like before the other winters, it would be it's so hard to get up early in the winter time, but I've really challenged myself this year to get up early, and I've noticed that it's just changed the game, honestly. Being able to get in more sunlight. Yeah, being able to get in more sunlight first thing in the morning has been so helpful. Embracing those morning hours. If you can't wake up that early, giving yourself an extra 30 minutes in the morning, giving yourself an extra 20 minutes before you have to get to your to-do list. Another tip that has been so helpful is movement, staying active, moving your body. I know it's so hard. Everything is gonna be hard, okay? But we just gotta do hard things, even when we don't feel like it. Movement, 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 staying active. I feel like that has been so helpful in my journey, in my mental health, in just feeling better. When I move my body, I feel like I'm also able to move through my emotions. It's like moving my body, but it's also helping me mentally. It's also helping my emotions. And so I notice when I'm angry or sad, I'm like, I want to go to the gym. And after a good workout, I feel like I've kind of released some emotions, and we do store emotions in our body. So when we're moving, we can connect the two and work through our emotions, work through what's going in. I'm not saying it's like a supplement for therapy or other ways to heal ourselves, but I think movement is just so helpful when it comes to our mental health. And so I'm a big advocate for staying active. When I'm moving my body, I feel better. When I'm exercising, I feel better. And so that is a big tip. Move your body, go for a walk, go for a run, go to the gym, do what you can. There's no excuses. I know we're all busy, but try to making it a habit to exercise, making it a habit to move your body. Okay, so another tip I have is to cook nourishing meals for yourself. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, I deleted all the takeout apps, Grubhub, Uber Eats, all of it. I deleted it, and I made an intentional decision to start cooking all my meals. And it honestly was the best decision I've ever made, because I've become such a better cook since then. And I also just love cooking now, and I love eating something that I've made and eating something home, like cooked at home. It just tastes better, it's better for you, and yeah, nothing beats a home cooked meal. And so even if you don't know how to cook, I feel like it's a skill, it's a vital survival skill to just learn. Approach cooking it's like anything else for the first time. You don't have to be good. There's so many resources out there that can help you and teach you. There's recipes out there, but I recommend to start to learn to cook your meals at home. It's rewarding to make it yourself. It's so rewarding. Cook nourishing meals for yourself. It's such a helpful way to just show yourself a little more love, and as well as just giving yourself nutrients that you need in the winter time. Okay, tip number 4 is prioritizing self-care. And self-care can look differently for everyone, because we are all unique individuals. And so self-care for me really does look like slowing down, whether it's I taking a bath, I'm reading, crocheting, anything, honestly, not on my phone, not electronically. Self-care looks like pleasure to me. Things that I'm doing just for me, things that I'm doing that are fulfilling kind of my cup, my soul, my reason for being. That can be your skincare routine, that can be taking a bath, that can be reading. When we are caring for ourselves, whatever that looks like for you, whatever that looks like for you, how do you care for yourself? And I feel like answering that question, as you get to know yourself, you know what that is. So if you don't know what that is, continue to get to know yourself. Spend time with yourself. What does caring for yourself look like? Caring for myself looks like slowing down, spending time with myself, whether it's taking myself on a date, journaling, just slowing down and having a moment where it's just me and my thoughts and I'm taking care of myself. Yeah. So figure out what that is for you, but definitely prioritizing that. And I feel like that's gonna help combat seasonal depression. That's gonna help combat whatever you're feeling. Yeah, continue to care for yourself instead of neglecting yourself, instead of running away or hiding from yourself. Learn what you need and give yourself that. Tip number 6 is to find joy in winter activities. So I know it's cold outside. Trust me, I don't want to be outside. I'm like indoors. I want to be cozy. I want to be at home. I feel like that doesn't have to be something that's depressing. I've learned to find hobbies, create things that you enjoy doing at home. Zach and I did a paint night at home instead of going on a date outside because it is really cold and we didn't want to go outside. We've also gotten into puzzles. We love doing puzzles in the winter time. And so finding different things that you like doing, reading, watching films, watching documentaries, whatever it is, just finding activities, finding things, using this space as a time to grow, as a time to get to know yourself, as a time to create, as a time to slow down. I want to encourage you to reframe winter as a season of opportunity, because I used to just, hate winter, but I don't use that language anymore. Winter is just like every other season. We have to learn to accept because it's gonna come every season. So embrace rather than resist against it. And so I'm learning to just embrace, and I just want to end this with tip number 6, just changing your mindset, shifting your mindset. Your mindset is everything. Your mindset creates your reality, creates your world. And so, like I said, I've had to switch my mindset from winter being this depressing season that I hate. What does winter ask of us to do? And I feel like it does ask for more rest, to slow down, to be more indoors. It has made a huge difference in how I approach this season. So I encourage you to switch your mindset, be aware of how you're viewing it, and just how do you want to change it, and seeing things differently and not holding on to one story, because if you do, that's what it's gonna be. So letting go of stories, and just when you let go of that story, seeing it as a way to create a new story. And what is that story gonna be for you? That is all for this video. I just want to reiterate that winter does not have to be a depressing season, that we can shift our mindsets to something new and create a new story. Don't always repeat the same habits. If things aren't working, try something new. Get to know yourself. See winter as an opportunity to grow. See winter as an opportunity to slow down, to rest. Whatever this season can be for you, you have the power to rewrite that story. This winter has been my absolute favorite winter, and I just feel like it's been a mindset thing. And also these tips that I've shared of like, okay, I am getting up earlier. I am seeing the sun first thing. I am, going to bed earlier. I am cooking for myself and no longer eating takeout. So everything feels better. And I hope that with these tips that I've shared, that they can also be helpful for you. Let me know how you're doing this winter. What's this winter been like for you? And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Let me know what you've been doing this winter, what tips you have for me, or tips that you want to share with the community. Thank you so much for watching. please subscribe. I want to continue to grow and I want to reach 1,000 subscribers and continue to just be on this journey of growing. Let's grow together. I feel like that's gonna be my YouTube tagline. Let's grow together. That's the community I want to build on here, is a community that is growing together and that we can share and help each other out. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.